change what happened. But you can call right now and learn more. 800
It is Coast to Coast Day.
You're singing shit, and everybody was like, fuck.
We will grab some calls a little later on. We still have more stories here from. I don't want to say the story is. It's not a story.
One of my favorites.
Sometimes
I'm one of the
do
faves.
that too. So
What up, pimp?
joining me tonight is Thomas Reed. The Valley's done a lot of other things. He founded Miami Models and the son of an attorney and politician. And if you're going to learn a lot more about him, Thomas E. Reed. Thomas E. and then Reed is REED.com. And you'll learn all about him, and you can get to tell us about. You got like a big X thing going on.
Yeah, I was asked to move my UFO Expo, which I used to hold in St. Augustine, Florida, to Roswell to help, I guess revamp, some of the, the shops and that kind of thing that were affected by COVID, and so on and so forth, like a lot of, shop owners were. And kind of bring back some life to the town a little bit, and something that would complement the 4th of July festival. So, yeah, I moved my UFO Expo, which is that enhancement in my bar, General's Walls, UFO Man, the podcast will be there, Tori, and the Roswell Daily Record, even Barbara Beck herself, the owner, is going to speak on behalf of the 1947 crash, and Tracy Tornay, Daryl Sims, Kim Collinsburg, Steve Bassett, Mark Antonio. We're also having a screening from films, one from James Fox and Melissa Tittle from Travel Channel. And so we're kind of putting 3 or 4 different events together under one roof at the same time to kind of with the film fest and speakers and tracks and that kind of thing. And we're there onto old plastic milk trucks. And so it's going to have like a gold feel to it. So I think it's going to be something different, for the community. And what it looks like is it's going to be a lot of fun. It's doing well. And so we're excited about it, and we're excited to be part of it. But also, it's quite an honor to be able to package something like this together and have them be so well received. So it's we're excited.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations with that. Now time flies, because you've noticed. Time flies when you're here.
I do see that.
So I'm
trying to really get in touch and tell you exactly what it felt like to be there and everything. But I do. Yeah. There was some medical things that happened, and I thought maybe I'd start with that.
Yeah, I want to make sure you get out. I want to make sure you talk about the space race and how cool, the big, very unique part of it is. But take it at your pace. But remember, the pace is a flash that goes by. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Action. Go.
Okay. So to give you an idea of what happened with my family, one of the things and why I was on Waters, we were talking about the effects that odd. Both my eyes are in terrible shape, and my brother and I are like the only ones in our family who not only went bald, in our 20s, but we have this odd eye issue. Now, if I tell you it's a lazy eye, you're going to go, that is when your eye, moves around and doesn't look like you're facing the right direction. That's not it. Actually, what it is I can barely see to read a credit card. So I'll go get a prescription, and when I get my test, they'll be like, okay, well, you've got a test for about a month, and then my eyes will change. They'll either get better or worse. It's like no matter what prescription I have, which is the correct prescription at the time it's issued to me, within a month or two, my eyes will, just either get better on one side and worse on the other.
Really? Oh, yeah. Because it said no, you're offline. You should be like, you like the one that said you're offline. You should be like, oh, you like that one the most? Was that the one you like the most? No, it should be like, is that the one you like the most?
Laser surgery.
Yoshi.
You name it. This has been going on for 10 or 15 years now. And so I do have a condition called a lazy eye, where your eyes will not stay corrected. And And so the only other person I know that has this issue is Melanie Kurtzdorfer, who was also in, Netflix versus UFO and Unsolved Mysteries.
Hurry up,
She
which the
has
fuck?
the same condition
You
I
little
do,
slut.
and I don't know
Slut.
anybody else
You little
heard
dick
of anyone
sucker.
else who has
You
anything
like
similar to it.
sucking dick
And so
more than
she's also
anyone
the one
I've
that
ever met
remembers
in my
the show
entire
that put
life.
out a certain
You
reddish tint,
like
which not
sucking
many
dick.
other people
You
have
like
ever mentioned
sucking
before.
dick.
So she is
You
now she
dick.
went to a doctor,
You
and
like
the doctor has
to
given us
suck
a report that she still
dick.
has to this day. And what's interesting about those marks, which almost look like snake bites, is that the ones in his chest, if you were to take needles, that they would line up to the thymus gland. The thymus gland produces the T cells for your immune system. And those puncture wounds, which are identical to what was on his chest, behind his right ear, line up with where the brain would signal for your body to produce these cells, which, was something that I guess if you were concerned about being a virus, in other words, you could trigger your body to produce those T cells, and then with those needles extract T cells themselves. So that was what we got from that. And again, that's in a doctor's report. Now, like I said, my brother and I are the only ones who have actually gone bald at a very young age. And
you can't blame that on your dad, or you can't blame that on your dad or your dad's family or whatever. I think it comes from. No, it's something.
When he passed at 54 years old, he had a full head of hair.
Oh, okay. Or was it your dad's dad or something like that? Isn't that what it is? Was Grandpa the same way?
Two in the family that went bald.
That was it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Blame the aliens, man.
Yeah, I used to be in the ball when I was young, and I missed my hair. But anyway,
It's the look now, though. You're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the look. And the sunglasses too, so you're good to go across the board.
The truth was that there were cattle mutilations that night, and again, Kevin Titus, who is the magistrate, and he was a judge, and so on and so forth, and a historian. He was one of those kids that used to hang out at my diner when all this stuff was happening back in the day, and he was over at his friend's house visiting. They were shooting a .22 rifle in the backyard, actually, at some targets in the woods, and when they went, to go to shoot, they found these two mutilated cows, and that was actually on record too. So if you look at that location, it was really made that the craft that was in Virginia UFO actually came from Canton, Connecticut, and then went to Massachusetts, and then did an island to the Potomac River. So up and down pretty much over that river, which is why later on it went in support of General Assembly 33-426 at the United Nations, in support of the Hudson River Valley sightings and those encounters. Because again, that was like maybe an hour's drive over also a river, the Hudson, and Sheffield, the park where the incident took place, with the park, as you know, with a marker. And so there's still activity to this day. I think that's one of the things that those kids, they went through hell. I know firsthand what it was like. People standing up on chairs in my mother's diner and just being rude about things. If you want to see something out of this world, Nancy, we'll show you something, that kind of thing. And locking the door so people couldn't come in our diner. But then again, that diner that my parents had was only about a mile or so from the second largest racetrack to Saratoga. And so if you wanted to bet, or you were working for one of these manufacturing facilities like General Electric or Sprague Electric, which manufactured the Goodwill message that we left on the moon that was Aldrin, 6 weeks after the September 1st sighting, those people were coming in from New York or Hartford or Albany, New York, and they were working in the Berkshires at the time, which was primarily an area, that was more agricultural, with, corn and that kind of thing. And so there was a big dynamic between those who would go to the track and lay down some money, a horse, and those who would, And one of the things about our diner that I should mention, if they go home, they would go to corners, and the parents would all be out milking, cows and that kind of thing. And then, the wife back in the day usually didn't really smell, if you will. They would just bring in all the kids to the diner, my mother's restaurant. And back in the day, you would run a tab. My mother would say, so-and-so had this for dinner, or, so-and-so had that for whatever. And at the end of the week, they would pay off. Well, so all the kids, and again, Judge Kevin Titus, he was one of those kids that would either diner, who later became a judge who sealed the government, came to the diner and, you know, we had the jukebox. My mother would give him quarters and we could listen to rock and roll and that kind of thing. Because back in the grocery too, it wasn't like you had a radio station in the area, or USPS was just pretty much an AM station who ran some music too. But if you wanted to listen to the Stones or Creedence or whatever, you know, you either went to the bowling alley or you went to a diner and threw a quarter or two in the jukebox. And so there was all these kids. My mother was like a surrogate parent to them. And so they grew up to be bankers and lawyers and judges and historians. And so when this did go to a vote, you know, to the census, if you will, to the city or the state, to see if it was significant enough to be deemed historically true in itself, some of them played a part in getting this put through and getting it conducted. So it was kind of like these kids that rode these little banana seat bikes in the day and were being picked on by a lot of the locals and had a tough time as a child. Together, they kind of came together, and as a group, they made, you know, they made history. They never wavered as a community. That's kind of what they, you know, they respond to. You know, we finally have some validation. You know, this case was deemed historically true by state government, and you know, went to the United Nations, and unfortunately, my father, who's you know, is a friend and someone who worked at a neighboring law firm. He's actually my father's lawyer, Robert Westman. Unknown to us back in the day, you know, he was actually the public relations director for Muslim. And he approached my father to see if he would allow Robert to mention it at the United Nations in support of General Assembly 33-426. And my father, of course, you know, he was out of office now. He had been in for 2 terms, and so he gave Robert Westman the okay to do it. Talk about it. But he did actually legally retain him. He was a $500 check at the time, back in 1992. But it was just enough to make it legal so that, you know, there was something, you know, formal, if you will, so he couldn't, you know, say too much, you know, get into too much detail. Say that, yeah, this happened, and, you know, the connection to the space race and that kind of thing, and how you do feel that what happened in the Hudson River could very well be connected to what happened in the Housatonic, you know, 10 years earlier. And so, so with that, you know, Robert mentioned the Reed family incident, and on October 2nd, and on the anniversary of that date, it was killed. And out of respect for my father for advocating the incident, the community, historical society, and Charles D. Baker, and the lieutenant governor, and a few others got together, and they decided to see what they could do to pay things forward to my father. And that was actually a marker at first, and it was a citation on it, you know, and then after another meeting with the historical society, they had decided to do something further with it. You know, so many people had written letters now, and said, I remember that, and they found the old, a lot of the old police state ice would break out over the topic, you know, in my family. And so when you have those statements, you'll have you run this kind of paper trail. So you have a paper trail to say, yes, this takes place in the diner. You know,
Thank you for liking my tweet, period. The moderators removed it. They said it violated a rule.
And it's actually divided the community in a way that, you know, some believed it and some didn't, and there were fights and that kind of thing. But at that time, that Labor Day incident, 1969, that one kind of put a bow around it, and everybody
Thank you for liking my tweet, period.
And said, yeah, you know, we're sorry we treated it that way, or we're sorry, you know, sorry that we, you know, disrupted the dust. You know, they were covered with manure on their shoes and stuff. It got to be that to clear the place out. I mean, they were not nice to my family. But after that 1969 incident, it corrected a lot of that. You know, people kind of came together again and saying, I'm sorry we took on you, because we were outsiders to begin with. We had moved there first. And my mother actually went to school with Mary Hartley and was friends with the Ginger. You know, Tina Louise, who lived in Ghana. We moved from that Westport area to the Berkshires. And so we were kind of, you know, we didn't really fit in there first anyway. So it was, you know, we didn't expect the historical society to go to those lengths for us either.
How the fuck is that?
Not only that our incident took the natural progression of the community, and because
They removed my post, period.
Institute of Stamp Paragraph and cashed out with a 99.1%. And so with that, and the medical records and the police reports, if you will, the statements, and then the radio archives and those who were part of that, it went then to a vote, you know, and this, just like doing the kids, I mean, what is that? Just like doing the kids, we alter the railroad. So if you alter the national progression of the community in some significant way, citation, and left out the date, by the way, so that was rescinded in 2015. And then a marker was put in the park, which is an alien directed case for part of the sidecar, you know. So it became the advocate of this, and what he went through to get this person at the UN and what happened to him. But at the same time, you know, my family had this judgment-free little diner. And so this park really became an extension of my family's diner. And it's really for the community. It's for them. I don't live anywhere near there. But now those local people who, you know, were part of it, you know, the kids that got picked on the school bus and you know, a lot of time in area.
And made it the first UFO incident. And made it the first UFO incident to be officially archived in the United Nations. Stay with us. We'll take your phone calls next here. It is Thomas B. Reed.
I'm Brian Williams from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. The strong winds have knocked over trees all over SoCal. Several trees fell in Calabasas, a massive pine tree fell on a home in Belfort, and another fell in Glendale, blocking access to Chevy Chase Canyon. Up in Fresno, a tree landed on a car. A small crash in western Nevada, killing all 5 people on board. They included a patient and a family member. Sergeant Nathan Cooper with the line County says the flying conditions Friday were pretty rough. It's a pretty mountainous region, especially with the weather being the way it is right now. It's not very good. The pilot, a flight nurse, and a flight paramedic were also killed. The NTSB has sent a team to investigate. SoCal weather from KFI, partly cloudy with a chance of rain by the evening, mid to upper 50s at the beaches, mid to upper 50s in Metro LA and OC, upper 40s to mid 50s in the inland valleys, low to mid 40s in the Antelope valleys with some snow, upper 40s to mid 50s in the Inland Empire. Hardest rain should be over, but there's still a chance of showers every day in the coming week. Weekly local from the KFI 24-hour newsroom, I'm Brian Williams. Still have a crash in Sunland with 2 seconds found before Sunland Boulevard. That crash blocks the 3 right lanes. It's an overturned semi off to the right shoulder. Closure continues through the Grapevine. The 5 in both directions from Grapevine Road to Parker Road. That is shut down. Expected to remain closed until 11 a.m. tomorrow. Santa Ana, flooding on the 5 northbound between 17th and Main Street. All lanes are closed. Traffic is stopped from Grand Avenue. KFI in the sky.
Try with your 3-day free pass. Sign up today at startlafitness.com. From swim to swimming, running, battle ropes to box jump. When you join LA Fitness, it opens the door to premium amenities like Olympic lifting platforms, basketball courts,